What's up, beautiful people? This is your girl, Blue Nola. I'm back in the building to do another reading. I hope all is well in your world. Now, it is Martin Luther King Day. I hope you're having a good day off. If you're off, if you have to work, hey, make the best of the situation. All right, so I wanted to do this reading on Rick Ross because some people had asked me about it on Instagram. And at first I'm like, what are we reading about? And everybody's kind of like, I don't know if you want to say it in an uproar, but they seem to be annoyed with this woman that he's dating named Cristina Mackey. All right. She's literally been on Instagram the last month that she's been dating him, pretty much just talking to anyone who will listen at this point, right? And pretty much getting on everybody's nerves for the most part. Some people see it as annoying, and then some people feel like, it's her right to say what she wants to say about their relationship. So again, it's been about a month or so, maybe a little longer, but I kind of observed them maybe a month ago, maybe a few months ago. You know what? What's interesting is that like she's talking so much, but it's like, girl, you ain't been with this man that long to do that much. Like, what is going on here? But we're gonna see like what's this girl's intentions. What is his intent? What are his intentions? Does he even really like this girl? Does she even really like him? Why is she even with like 20 something year age gap, right? And the body language is definitely off. If you really pay attention to her body language is off with him. I have to admit that. I believe it was a post from the neighborhood talk where I saw him hugged up with her. Body language is completely off with this man. Like almost like she don't even like him touching her. Okay? I'm going to keep it real. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this reading to see what the energy is. Now, with all of that being said, she's been on interviews talking about one of his exes, Pretty V, which I thought was odd too. And then, of course, one of his baby mamas, ghetto lady, jumped on social media, baby, to get in the mix. And even out at the fact that he is a newborn child, a newborn children. And then some lady just came out showing a video of the new baby, baby is actually really cute, by the way. But let's go ahead and jump into this reading around Cristina Mackey and Rick Ross. She is making a lot of waves on social media, but my question is, what are your intentions, Cristina Mackey? Why are you on the internet? You just met this man. You're already saying you love him. You done moved in his house already, or you done moved some of your things over. What is really, are you that much in love? She in love with Rick Ross. Give me the energy around Cristina Mackey, spirit. What is the energy around that relationship? She says she like being a pick-me. I don't think she knows what the definition really is, right? A pick-me is somebody who is well, maybe she does, because she definitely, you know what? A pick-me is an attention seeker. So maybe, a girl who seeks the male validation by directly or indirectly insinuating that she is not liked by the girls. Like but her personality could lead to that, right? Like how she comes across. She's not likable at all. A pick-me is an attention seeker, and she's fitting that description. So maybe she is, maybe she is a pick-me. She was saying, I want to be picked by my partner and I want my partner to pick me. But, she is on the lookout for a new partner. She was on the lookout for a partner. She is seeking male validation. She is seeking attention. So maybe she's describing herself well, right? So let's go ahead and jump in. What's going on with this person, spirit? Does she have the right intentions, the right mindset? Why is she online talking about other women, getting into things? I know people are bringing her up too. Why is she engaging in this behavior? Like, why not just enjoy her time with Rick Ross, right? Why not just enjoy her time and just, ignore all the confusion that's going around? Does she really love Rick Ross? Give me the energy around Cristina Mackey. 9 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, the Magician, the High Priestess. She don't really like him. I mean, when you like, not a lick of love can be found in these cards, and she doesn't really like him. She likes the lifestyle he can afford her, the opportunities he can afford her. He's the King of Pentacles. That represents through him I will thrive, right? This is what it talks about. But when you ask that question, does she really like him? She doesn't have a lot of cards that represent, I love this man, I want to be with this man. There's a deception aspect in here, also here, and then here. Your Page of Swords is basically telling you that's deceptive. That's like a person who, her body language is off of him, right? You can see she's not really into him. But then she gets online trying to defend the relationship, which is a smokescreen. This is where that musician is coming in at, because that musician is basically saying she's creating an illusion, right? So I really don't like this man. My body language is off with this man. I really don't like this man like that. But I want to get online and squabble up, right, in order to make it seem that way. The main thing I see with her doing that is her quest to what? Put herself out there. So even when this relationship falls apart, even with that Ten of Pentacles, when that relationship falls apart, she will have asserted herself and been in enough drama and beef on social media to where she becomes a social media influencer. Well, you couldn't do it through your music. You couldn't do it through your fitness. You couldn't do it through your, through your modeling. So this is her. Listen, guys, listen, this is her, this is her way in. Like, this is her big break, right? A big break didn't come with the music. Her big break didn't come with the modeling. The big break didn't come with the, with the whatever she's got going on. Her big break is Rick Ross. Let her have it. Why are people so upset about it? But you can see that, energetically she doesn't really like him, but then she's online fighting for her position, right? But it's an illusion. Again, that musician represents an illusion. That represents somebody who's basically manipulating, right? This is what it talks about. Even in her high priestess energy, that also talks about she has an agenda. Her agenda. What's her agenda? Her agenda is to what? Take that star card that's in reverse, right? She hasn't been able to build her career through her own work, her own merit. Well, shit, I didn't find this guy. He a trick. He liked me, I like him, and guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take this negative and turn it into a positive. Thing is, she's going about it the wrong way. I really don't care. It's actually kind of funny to me to see somebody talk the way she talks, because all she's doing is mirroring. The musician also can represent a mirror, right? I've studied him enough to know his energy and how he comes across and what he says. So her cocky, abrasive way, she's, that could be her too. But she's also pulling that, because to me, I'm like, she's doing some mirroring here. Because he gets online with the bragging. He gets online with the, what he got and what he doing and woo. She's basically doing the same thing. So there's a little bit of mirroring going on. But to answer the question, I don't feel like this chick really likes Rick Ross like this. To me, this looks like somebody who has found her way in. You'll see her with her blue check soon, right? You'll see her getting some little deals, some Fashion Nova stuff. Through him, she'll be able to create those opportunities that she wasn't able to create for herself, right? I'm not saying she wasn't ever able to create anything, but through him, it'll be magnified. And that's what it talks about. So, yeah, she likes the opportunities. Notice all of her cards for Rick Ross are in reverse, right? So, the only thing that's positive is the fact that she's able to have a come up through him, if you will. So, I don't see where this lady is in love with him like that. I'm just keeping it real. Does she like it when he kisses her and touches her and has sex with her? Give me the energy around Cristina Mackey, because some of that energy is off. I'm like, girl, I'm not even like, okay. When he kisses her, she's always pushing her body back, her head back, her neck back. Even when they're standing together, his feet is towards her to some degree, but that her feet is away from, the body language is off. Girl, you gotta make sure that, just the hand, you can't just do hand placements. Really gotta do it if you're gonna do this right, if you're really gonna get in there. Does she like him when, does she like him like to touch her, to kiss her, to have sex with this man? Give me the energy around Cristina Mackey. Does she really enjoy their sexual experience? I know I'm being nosy to you, but even his baby mama said she's being forced to ride the pony. Like, what? Give me the energy around. Does Cristina Mackey enjoy, so she has the Strength card. She has the Queen of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Tower. The Hierophant, the Empress, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Three Swords. To me, when you see that, that's like saying I tolerate it, right? I tolerate it. I don't think she sees him as a bad person. Like, she enjoys the way he talks. She likes his energy, his spunk. With that Page of Cups, that could be over time. If you deal with a person enough over time, you start to like them. So I can see where she can start to like him over time and they can form something, but just know it's very short-lived in the messaging. The Three of Swords is them moving on. So this doesn't feel like something that's could be like her. This is not her forever guy. You know, this is not her forever person. So like I said, this is not her forever person. But like I said, you know, at the end of the day, that's on them. All right. He needs to be careful with her because I could see her getting pregnant for him. And next thing you know, he'll be in a trick bag. What does that actually mean? She has a Page of Cups and the Empress here. That represents a pregnancy aspect, right? And then you're not going to be with a person. And now you got another baby mama that you have to try to pay child support to. And this baby mama going to give you a run for your money just like the last baby mama that's on there. What's her name? Tia Kemp? Lord have mercy. I'm like, well, what is Rick Ross thinking? Maybe he liked them type of women. It's like, I don't know. On talking loud, being ignorant. I just don't know. That's Rick Ross. How does he feel about like Cristina Mackey? Does he see like a real future with her? Is she temporary for him? Like what's going on? How does he see her? Is he just having fun for now? Does he see Cristina as a long-term prospect for himself? The Seven of Wands. He likes that attention, so don't get it twisted. Everybody over there, we're also gonna get rid of her soon. He will, but right now he likes that. He likes that attention. That Seven of Wands is here. He likes that attention. He likes what it's bringing to him, right? I can see them continuing to travel, continuing to have fun. And he's not blind, guys. Like, he's not a stupid person. In his position, he can see her, right? He can see her. He knows at the end of the day, this relationship will inevitably end. And he'll deal with it the way he wants to deal with it. He's not a stupid person. I think he's enjoying the ride. Everybody uses everybody, right? You're using him. He's using you. Like, yeah. You know what I mean by he's using you. I mean he knows that. Like, I mean, listen. Why do older men go with younger girls? For sex and control. Period. That's why they go with younger girls. He likes her spunk too a little bit. He likes her spunk too. But let me say this: the same thing he likes about her, she's gonna get on his nerves. You know, she's gonna get on his nerves. So he likes her energy, but eventually he's going to grow tired of her, right? He's going to, she's giving me a headache, all right? Sometimes a thing that somebody likes about you is something that becomes a problem eventually. But he's not oblivious. The High Priestess is here. He knows she has an agenda, right? He knows she has an agenda. He's not a super person, but he's going to enjoy the ride. And you know what? He actually got engaged to Lyra Galore. He had a baby with Lyra Galore. He can actually, really entertain all this with this girl. And then eventually they go their separate ways, right? That's what it talks about. Rick Ross just had, from what I'm seeing, a newborn baby. Girl, do not be messing with no man with no newborn baby. Do not be messing with no man that baby mama's still in the mix. Do not be messing with a man that still got situationships going on. You are not special. You are not new. All right, so it shows like he likes her enough, He ain't dumb and he definitely not stupid. He's been around a long time. He wasn't born yesterday, okay? So confirm the energy around Cristina. And they have the Eight of Swords going their separate ways eventually. Cristina, Mackey, and Rick Ross. But she got a pregnancy card here. So he might want to be careful with that girl. She got a pregnancy card here. Like she gets her and turn up and get pregnant. And then they're not even together. See? He ends up saying, I don't want to be in the situation. And then, so be careful. All right. Why is she talking so much? What's up with that? Why are they talking? Why not just, okay, you got your rich man. He like you, you like him. Even with interviewers are trying to be messy, why not just take the high road and be like, you know what? I wish everybody the best of luck, and I am enjoying my time with him. Why engage all the bull crap? Give me the energy around it. Eight of Wands. Ten of Swords. First of all, she got petty energy, right? She's got petty energy. And she's not gonna let nothing slide. So when you see her Seven of Swords, first of all, she petty as hell. She reading everything that come across. Even if she pretended she don't, she reading everything that's coming through. And again, they're gonna inevitably end. So I feel like she's gonna soak this up and put herself out there until it ends, right? Even in that Six of Wands aspect, that talks about people not gonna just be playing with her. Like, right? You're not gonna just be playing with me. She's just not likable. So I just feel like she'll be the villain in the villain of social media. Like, just some people are just not likable, right? Not that everybody gotta like you, But every time they post her, she'll be like a pariah. You know, she'll be like one of those people where everybody, you know, I think the way she's coming across, instead of people embracing her and embracing with the products she's selling and all what she's doing, even after the relationship with Rick Ross ends, everybody will always have something to say about what she's doing, how she's doing it, because of the way she's coming across, which means she's going to hurt herself in business, right? But I feel like she's also not gonna let people play in her face, and she's not gonna let people slide. She's gotta answer something back. She's got to. She can't let it go. And her Eight of Wands, it talks about, let me help you understand if you don't understand. You know, that's that energy. All right. Why is she like, you know, does she have a problem with pretty Yvette? Give me the energy around. Does she have a problem with pretty Yvette? I know one thing, she cocky as hell. Give me the energy. Does she have a problem with pretty Yvette? The Ten of Pentacles. The Devil card. And that could also be like, you know, seeing things from a negative perspective. People are bringing stuff to her. But again, it's how you answer and respond to it. I don't think she has a problem with Yvette per se. I think she has a problem with the way people brought this stuff to her, right? But she does have an insecurity aspect, some insecurity aspects here. The sign card could be a person's ego. It could be, you know, their expectations. But this is an ego thing. So I think it's about ego. She has a strong ego. She has a cockiness about her. She thinks she's superior to others. That's what it shows. She feels she's different and she's special, but she's not. And she's going to be eating a lot of crow. And again, she is a Six of Wands. So, as you know, even some of the people that like her, she's going to start to like have some people saying, not so much. If she's able to, you know, like she does have the Page of Cups and the Six of Wands. And even though she'll have some people that don't like her personality and the way she comes across, she can do something with it. That Page of Cups and that Six of Wands represents some. She'll find her place in social media, and be able to benefit off of some type of way. You know, everybody's not gonna love you. Give me this energy around Tia Kemp. What is up with this lady? She just online, just being. I mean, she talking like an 80-year-old woman, girl. Give me the energy around Tia Kemp. What's up with this lady? She all in this man diabetes. Just so ghetto. Like, ugh. You just like picking the wrong women. Give me the energy around Tia Kemp and Rick Ross. And this is a person who got a love-hate relationship with somebody. Bad intentions. Love-hate relationship. And she going to try to block this lady, right? She sees that lady as competition too, right? So she's going to... Anybody that Rick Ross is dealing with, she's going to see them as she's going to see them as a problem. She's going to definitely insert herself. Knight of Swords is trying to start disruption and chaos and all of that. That's what it talks about. Is Rick Ross still sleeping with Tia Kemp or dealing with... She says he forced her to ride. Is he still dealing with her on the cool? Like, what's up with that? And you have the card of Judgment. And that's a yes. Off and on, right? They have this thing where they kind of off and on. This is why she's still in her feelings. Because they have this off and on. I think they're off right now. Right? But it feels like he can still deal with her. And this is why she feels she feels like she can assert herself. Because there's still something there with her. That Page of Cups is feeling slighted. You know? That Page of Cups. Also, too, that Six of Wands could that could be like her feeling like, you know, almost like a certain amount of jealousy with this girl. You know, she's seeing this girl, you know, in jets and in furs and living lavishly. That's jealousy. Okay? It definitely shows they've had something off and on. They go back and forth. Pretty V was laughing at this girl. Give me the energy around Pretty Yvette as it relates to Cristina Mackey. She said, girl, you ain't getting what's funny is like, I can see her saying, you think you won a prize. He is no prize. I mean, he a cool dude and everything, but he is who he is, and it is what it is. Like, you ain't winning no prize. He gonna do you like he did everybody else. Okay? King of manipulation. Rick Ross is a person that he's going to love bomb you, and then he's going to drop you. So enjoy the ride. In 6 months from now, it may look a little bit different. So enjoy the ride. He's going to love bomb you and shower you and make you feel important. And he's going to treat you like everybody else. All right, so this is the end of the road for me. At the core of it, I just feel like these are two people that met each other. They like each other. They're both using each other. I don't see where he's gonna be madly, deeply in love with this girl. She's gonna take care of him until he becomes until he. I think he already a pawpaw. Until he a real old pawpaw. This girl is literally using this as a growth opportunity, and she's not serious about him. She has a level of immaturity about her. So just know she's emotionally immature. And she's going to make a lot of mistakes around the way. And also, too, she's going to be eating a lot of crow with Rick Ross. So she might want to watch it. Her decisions are her mouth is going to come back to bite her. And she may not care. But she does have a period of regret. I can see her down the road saying, like when I first, came out. And, I was saying some things, maybe I was being taken the wrong way. But she has a level of cockiness about her. She does also as a Chariot too. The relationship eventually falls apart. So I could see them falling apart eventually. I could see them not lasting long term and all of that. I could see, I don't see major love for these. I don't see they're madly, deeply, truly, terribly in love. I just don't see it. All right. Look at this girl's body language. Honestly. Even like Rick Ross, he needs to be careful because I've seen him a couple of times with a couple of chicks that seem like they weren't really into him. He needs to be careful with that. Find you and stop dating women so far apart from you in age. Like they're looking for money and you're looking for sex. Cut it out. You can get you a mature woman closer to your age, late 30s, early 40s that has a certain amount of maturity. You want women that's already got their shit together. You got somebody that's trying to build up through you. You got time to be building a woman up like that. And getting online talking cocky already. Don't have basically a piss to pot it or throw a piss. What you say? A pot to piss in and a window to throw it out. Like those women should be having a name for themselves and a business for themselves. And, a little minor rap career and little singing career and doing little fitness videos. That's somebody that's trying to just, little hustle jobs and then now they met Rick Ross and now they think they're the Queen of Egypt. Like Rick Ross got to really get with chicks that they got their business together, they got their money together, they got their mind together. They don't need him, they want him. They don't need to be a pick me because they pick themselves and then the man adds the value. They come in through adding value to what they already have established. Yeah, I feel like let her enjoy it. I mean, this is her biggest break. This is her biggest moment. Again, she hasn't been truly, fully, successful in her music, her modeling, her fitness. I mean, this is her wins, yeah. So let her do what she do. Congratulations for your come up. Just know it does show short-lived, right? Instead of using your time in a positive way, you use it to be negative and destructive, and it's not going to benefit you because social media is going to always win. Even, in everything that you do, you always want to be balanced in what you do. Not that you need them, not that you need to kiss their butts and people need to kiss your butt or whatever the case may be, but have balance. But this feels short-lived, guys. It feels very, very short-lived. And, we'll see how it goes. Peace and blessings. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care. This is Miss Cristina Mackey, Miss Pick Me, who says that she wants to be, getting the attention of the man. What is it? Pick me. The term "pick me" girl is used to describe a woman who is obviously and obsessively works to gain men's attention or acceptance. Typically, a pick me girl talks about how she's not liked by other women, especially in ways that are considered typically feminine. Basically, she's described herself. She wants to be picked. She wants to be loved, but have balance with it, because you can be used too. Peace and blessings. Bye.